hot minute. If you guys are a first time subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and hit that button, okay? All right, so it is February, my favorite month. If you guys have been following me since last year, you already know my content during February focuses more on everything all black, everything, okay? So in this video I am wearing this amazing amazing jacket, okay? You can purchase it on the website below. I'm gonna leave it in the link in the description box. And I know some people might be looking at, oh, the price is too high, but you will pay the same much for Nike and Adidas and Pumas. So to me, I was like, why not? I got mine modified. Usually it does have Africa on the back, but I just wanted a simple, clean look and kept it, you know, with this little dime piece right here. Anyway, let's get into the heart of today's topic. So recently I got a comment, and I'm gonna read the comment to you. So it reads, what advice would you give to a black nursing student who may feel like an outcast in a predominantly white nursing program? Like, we literally have 10 out of 80 people, okay? And so I was like, oh wow, this is a flashback from when I was in nursing school. Now mind you, I have nothing negative to say. I actually like, you know, my program. It was tough, but I felt like it adequately got me ready for the real nursing world. But that being said, just certain things that I experienced that I was like, wow, hey, is your cool? That's what we're doing now. So like this person who commented, I felt the same way. I was like, yo, there's not a lot of us in this joint. And it didn't really affect me because, you know, all through the, you know, first couple semesters, your girl was focused, grinding. Then I guess it was my last semester, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, okay? Now the advice I would give to those who feel like they are outweighed and outnumbered and the outcast, one, make sure that you are not outcasting yourself. What I mean, do everything that you are supposed to do, and then when you've accomplished that, do more. As in, show up to class on time, you know, pay attention, answer questions. If you're part of a group, do what you're supposed to do. That way, you know, it's not like, oh, I earned to be outcast, and, you know, I did some things that will make people not want to, you know, be around me. And then two, I would say get involved, okay? Get involved in study groups. I feel like study groups are so beneficial because Chiamaka over there learns a different way, interprets a different way, which may be easier for Mary over there, who interprets and learns different ways. You can collab, put them together, and then by that you can have your own, you know, method of memorizing, your way of retaining facts, and ultimately prepare you to be a better test taker and to pass and move on. And so that's what I mean when I say get involved. Now, if you feel like you're being treated biased like I felt, then that's something that you need to bring upon, and you need to shed light to your nursing instructors, and as well as maybe you need to take it up to the dean or something. So in my case, I felt between me and another student who was Caucasian, I felt that our work was identical. I'm talking about I might as well have just gleaned from her paper because our work was the same. In fact, mine was superior. However, I got a lesser grade, and that happened a lot in my care plan. Now, I'm a type of student in nursing school that when I go into clinicals, I'm A1. Like, that is my favorite part. Test taking, okay, you got me. I have to bust my butt. But clinicals, girl, I wake up ready to shine. Like, clinicals to me are easy peasy. However, my care plans, which I never struggled. I mean, I could do care plans in my sleep. But when I tell you the devil, he tried to just stop my flow. When I tell you, like, my last semester, I don't know what kind of fire was upon my life. When I tell you, I gotta pray about it because it was something intense. Like, I would turn in the exact same paperwork as someone who was white, and however, my grade was not up to par, you know. Ultimately, it turned out that I missed, I did not graduate that semester. On professionalism, I got rated like a 2.89, and I needed a 3 to graduate. Oh man, when I tell you, all sorts of feelings, anger, animosity, I could even say hatred had just festered up with me and inside of me, because I was like, yo, we're putting in the same work. It's not fair because when I'm younger, I do not speak eloquently during report, and that was, you know, the professor's issue. Because during report, I would say, because in real life, that's how people talk, you know? And she felt like I was not professional enough. So I was like, okay, I got you. I started using ma'am, yes sir, and she was like, oh, that's too formal. What do you want from me? Like, I'm serious. So when I tell you that daggered me, that hurt me so much, because I don't mind having to repeat the course. That's fine. However, who's gonna pay for that? Oh my, like, that to me got me. I was like, oh my gosh. And seeing all my friends go for it, and I could not, you know, graduate with them, something I could not change, something that I had no control over, and I did my best. I put my best foot forward, but because she perceived me a certain way, I could not pass. Ever since then, after that semester, it was really a semester of just stepping it up a notch. When I tell you, I studied, and I really, when I thought I crossed my T's and dotted my I's, I double checked and triple checked, because having to repeat a course is not only heartbreaking, but it's so frustrating, especially when it was not the testing component that I failed, you know? So my advice to those who are, you know, the minority, you know, and the lesser in number student, is to do your best, you know. And I kind of want to say, whatever happens, happens, but know that you put forth every single effort that you could, okay? And just run your race, because at the end of the day, it will all work out. I say that now because sitting right here, I failed a semester. I was a semester behind to start with, failed a semester, and right now you cannot even tell the difference. Because when you graduate, you get your degree, you start working, who gonna ask you, so what class did you fail? Oh, what did you make in your HES? All they care about is you passing that NCLEX. Once you have the RN behind your name, you're good as golden. You can proceed. Okay, so just because some students out there are making all 4.0 does not, I repeat, it does not mean that they'll be excellent nurses, because excellent nurses starts with the heart and ends with the heart. Excellent nurses are those who always ask questions. They advocate for their patient. They always are thinking ahead and prioritizing. That's what makes an excellent nurse, okay? So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want to purchase this nifty jacket, go ahead, and the link is below. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. I love hearing from y'all. See you guys next time. Bye.
All I can do is thank you, 'cause you got that